Hey, this is Briley.
Hi, it's Zach.
Hey, it's Reagan.
This is Peyton.
I'm Jacob.
Hey, it's Briley.
Hey, it's Joanna.
I'm Will.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Friday morning, Loudon Redskins. It's National International Women's Day. It's National School Social Worker Week. We've got two of the best in Miss Ellie and Mr. Josh. And it's National Proofreading Day. So lots of good things happening today. And it's also the last day before spring break. Today, we are joined by members of the Interact Club. They are here to help us with announcements for today, Friday, March 8th, 2024. We'll get to them in a minute. Students, registration forms for next year's classes are due today with all teacher and parent signatures. Students who do not turn in a form will have their classes chosen for them. Any rising junior and senior who would like to add honor physics to their course recommendation form, please sign up in guidance. Seniors, do not forget your senior fee paid by today to avoid being placed on the debt list. There is financial assistance available. See Ms. Waldron with questions. Our LHS talent shows today. It's going to be a great show. Tickets no longer on sale. Students, your red and white passes will allow you entrance into the talent show. All right, this one's important. Juniors, the official junior ACT test will be given on Tuesday, March 19th. Please make sure to complete all the non-testing information on MyACT during your ACT prep classes. It's important that you completely update your computer and restart it. Click on TestNav on your computer desktop and attempt part of the practice test through TestNav to ensure the program works. All juniors will need to be at school by 7:45 on Tuesday, March 19th, with their computers fully updated and fully charged. Once the AT is finished, juniors, you'll be able to go home for the day. All sophomores and any freshman that's enrolled in an honors course will take a practice ACT that day, and then they will rotate through the afternoon classes. Freshmen, you'll go through a study hall that morning. So once again, after the practice ACT is finished, sophomores and freshmen will rotate through a normal schedule in the afternoon. Seniors will remain at home on March 19th unless you are to be with Miss Brewster to complete missing assignments. Everyone, please do your best. All right, Big Red Nation, listen up. Spring break, just a couple hours away. But before you head out on that vacation, or before you head home for your staycation, come out for a celebration as the Los Indios get the party started tonight at 6 p.m. when we play host to Concord Christian. So clear your calendar because the party is tonight at 6. Vamos Indios. All right, now we're joined with the Interact Club. We've got Mr. Daniel Bridges. We have Miss Morelli Hernandez with the sweet hat and Miss Crawford. All right, everybody, so let's get it started. First, I guess I can pose this to either one of you. I don't want to ask Ms. Crawford because she knows these answers right away. But the first question is, how did this Rotary Club, Interact Club, where did the Rotary Club start? Do you know? Do you know where it started?
So I know that Miss Ross had it,
I'm talking about overall.
Right, overall?
Where did it start?
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
I think it started with the Rotarians. They really wanted to include high school kids in an Interact version, so they called it Interact, and this is how they got us into it.
I like it, okay? Now, Ms. Crawford, if I would have let her answer, she would have told you. Paul Harris, he started it back in 1905 in Chicago. I had to look it up, so I didn't know. Ms. Crawford would have known. But he started it so that people could exchange ideas, form meaningful, lifelong friendships through humanitarian service. The first high school Interact Club started, want to guess what year?
1937.
Oh.
2001.
It would be 1962 at Melbourne High School. And those were called the Interact Clubs. Interact getting the name from International and Action. Interact. Do you know any famous Rotarians?
Kelly Osbourne.
Okay, how about?
Not off the top of my head, no.
All right, well, check this out. Neil Armstrong, President John F. Kennedy, Walt Disney, I like this one, Colonel Sanders, and Manny Pacquiao, the boxer, was an interactor. All
don't know
right,
who
so then
that
tell
is.
us, Morelli, what is Interact?
Well, Interact is just a club where you guys can community service. It's like any other club. You work on your leadership skills a lot. You get to be an independent person and do as much as you want to do and help as much as you want to do, while also doing it with other students. So therefore, you're also a group, and you get to do a lot of fun volunteering, help out your community, while also working on them leadership skills.
Anything to add on that?
I think she covered it all.
All right, then, Daniel, when can students join Interact?
Students can join after spring break. Any high school student can join, and we're hoping that we get a lot of new members.
Okay. And Ms. Crawford, what's your role with this, and what led you to get involved in Interact?
So I am the Interact sponsor. That's my official title. And it was posed last year. Mr. McIntosh sent out an email and asked, hey, does any of our faculty want to step up and take over Interact Club? And I thought about it. I'm a social studies teacher. I felt like having that club, being a part of the community, doing well for the world, was really important to keep that in Loudon High School. So I was like, I'm up for the challenge. Let me have it. So.
Okay, what's Morelli, what's one of your favorite things about Interact?
I like how, I don't know, personally, me, I'm a really interactive person. I talk a lot. I don't know if you know that, but I like helping a lot. I've helped out with like the soccer team. I've taken pictures for them. I volunteer for Key Club as well sometimes. Mostly, but all the work I put into Interact, I just it's just literally in the name, interacting, and I feel like I can do a lot in that club, whether it's going around and fundraising, or even just talking to my friends about what's going on. Just it's really social, and I like that.
Daniel, what about you? What's your favorite part?
My favorite part would, while doing all the activities, knowing I'm helping the world, yet having all the fun in the world that I can have.
Okay, and what are, Ms. Crawford, what are some of the projects that's coming up this spring, or maybe even today?
Yes, so today our big project is Caps for Coop. So Cooper Luttrell, it's been on the announcements this week, is battling cancer. And we just want to show our support for him. So you can come by my room, donate $2. You get a wristband. You get to wear a cool hat. Even if you don't want to wear a hat, we will gladly take your money. And all of the proceeds are going to Cooper and his family, because right now he's recovering in Vanderbilt. He had been in the hospital for 2.5 weeks before that at Children's. So he's going to have a long recovery process. And I'm sure just knowing that his school and his friends are thinking about him is going to help him in that recovery process. That's our big one today. After spring break, we're going to focus on some community service. We're going to help with Without Limits. It's a baseball youth league for kids with disabilities. So we'll be spending Tuesday evenings about an hour to an hour and a half out there with them. So if anybody is interested in helping with that, come by, see me. I can give you the information. We also have the Special Olympics. We're going to be a part of that, volunteering. And we're narrowing down a good cause for our international project. One of the things that Rotary Club and Interact looks at is clean drinking water for children all over the world. And so we'll be getting involved in that. And then the one that they're probably most excited about is they're going to be going and cleaning up a segregated cemetery in Philadelphia this spring. So that was one of the ideas that came out of the weekend that we just spent at conference. So they took a lot of ideas, and they're milling through them, and I'm excited to see what they do.
Great. So if you want to get involved, there's lots of chances. So talking about this weekend, what was a big takeaway, something you learned this weekend, Morelli, at the conference?
Well, when we went there were a lot of schools there. There's a lot of schools that had less populated schools, and they did like a bunch of projects. So we definitely got inspired, and we definitely have way more ideas and upcoming projects that we want to do. So I think that conference really helped us become more a more sophisticated club, more ideas, so more helping.
Great. Okay. And Daniel, what was something that was your favorite part this weekend?
I'd say one of my favorite parts was riding go-karts one night at the conference, and I guess Alcatraz was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Okay. What's kind of the hope for the club next year? What's kind of some hopes, visions for the club?
Well, we hope more people join, obviously, so we can get more projects done. What we're hoping to do is that if we have enough members joining our club, we can separate into different groups, and each group does a certain amount of projects. So let's say if, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 people join, we could do groups of like 15 or 20, and each of those groups can do like 3 projects, and therefore we get up to like a few more projects than we did this past year.
That'd be good. All right, now I'm not as good as Mr. McIntosh, of course, but let's hit you with just a couple small questions here of a lightning round, just to get a few things from you, and as we close here, all right? So first, let's just make it nice and easy. Favorite class while here at LHS?
Algebra 2.
Kim too.
Wow.
How about a teacher that you can go to that respect? Who's a teacher?
I'd have to say Miss Crawford right here. She's one of my favorites.
All right, really?
Miss Crawford.
Okay,
Miss
so
Crawford.
you all just said that just because she's
No.
Okay.
Miss Crawford has been there since the 8th grade, so.
All right, Morelli, what about a special favorite memory here at LHS so far?
English with Miss Calais. That was, I didn't really do my work in that class. I finished that class with an A, but we would, have a lot of fun in that class, and I'm pretty sure everybody in that class can say the same thing. It was really memorable.
How do you not do your work but get an A?
Motivation, guys.
What about you, Daniel? What's a special memory here?
I'd have to say anytime when I'm up on the podium for being drum major. It's super fun, and it's just one of the opportunities that I'm glad I get to have.
Okay. All right, and then lastly here, a piece of advice that you would give to young or future Redskins.
A piece of advice I'd give future Redskins would be make sure you walk on the right side of the hallways.
Okay, Morelli?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should be like a little silly right now or be motivational, but I would say, I don't know. I'm a sophomore, and I don't really have that high school experience yet, but I would say enjoy it. I mean, freshman year was a really messy year, but I still enjoyed it. I learned a lot of things, and that's how every single year in high school is going to be. So make sure to take it all in and enjoy it.
Wise words. All right, thank you all for joining us, and lots of good ways for you to get involved in the Interact Club. Please do see Ms. Crawford for any more information. All right, enjoy your spring break, okay? Have fun at the talent show. Act right in there, okay? Cheer them on, support them. It takes a lot of nerves to get up there, so make sure you give them your respect, and then have a good spring break, everybody. Have a good day, do a good day's work, and act like somebody.
Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls.
It's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch, the Brady Bunch, the Brady Bunch. That's the way